well, the last video we just kind of like went over some thoughts about things we thought about the game, the gameplay, such, and then I pretty much just shut up and showed you guys the ending to chapter one. Here we are at the beginning of chapter two, and your dude that you were investing in the whole time with the arm cannon, I can't always remember his name, but you know, he's dead and gone now, but you do get replaced with Verso, right? So we have a lot of skill points because pretty much everything that not pretty much I believe everything we'll see the weapons in a second if that got transferred, but all of his skill points are available, and also it looked like the luminous were like that I assigned to the guy that died are still assigned to this guy. So it's not like I lost anything, I think, by him dying. So all right. So it looks like he's going to be pretty much the same character, I think. So at this point, marking shot, which I like. So we're going to unlock that skill. Physical damage gives perfection. Let's see. We have to unlock this in order to go down. Alright. Deals a single low target damage. Applies powerful to enemies. Let's see. Deals medium physical target. Let's see. Single target. Deals low. And gives 1 to 3 AP back. 3 hits. Deals low. Yeah, here we go. We need that unlocked. Paradigm shift. And then what else do we got here? Perfect break. Deals very high single target light damage. Can break. Rank S on break. Let's give that a chance. What do we got left? 11. Deals high on marked targets. I'd like to find one on targets. Okay, that can stun. Damage increases for each free aim shot this turn up to 10 times. Oh, follow up. I like that sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Increase rank A. Refills AP, but sets self health to 1. No. Reduces current rank, and then once we unlock these, then we'll assign them based on how I think they're going to work the best. Mark shot, I feel like is almost like a must, and then I'd like the from fire, because you can heal yourself when someone's burning. Then, but what I'm looking for is something that's gonna either, and I might have to find that in my luminaries, which we will find out. Don't ask me why these are locked. Oh, these are the skills. And I just have to assign them. But okay, this deals light damage to all enemies. Okay, what is this though? It says there's an S and a star. A, D, C, S, B, increased damage. I see. So he's gonna work on some form of. This applies B. This applies C. If he's marked with this, he's going to do more damage with this. Now I got to learn this all over again. So, okay. So, let's unlock that. To unlock that. Increase damage if they're marked with B. Alright, so now let's try to assign the skill itself. Alright, so far what we've got is absolute 0, applies B, increased damage from B, perfect recovery, quick strike, paradigm shift, mark shot. I like the paradigm shift. I like mark shot. I like from fire, but the problem from fire is, I don't know. I need to look in the other things and see if I can apply fire another way. Okay, so this is gonna get changed to perfect break or apply C. B plus a star deals very high single damage and it'll give you a B, a rank S on break. Perfect break. Okay, from fire, a marking shot. C gives you an extra AP. Marking shot applies C. What's the okay? So now what's blitz? Slow physical damage. Okay, plays a second time. Hold on. Deals low single target physical damage. Plays a second with one hit. Plays a second time. Kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% health. B increases damage. I don't. Okay. And I think that's what I want to get rid of. I think that's the only one I have, but that's the only one that applies D. And what does Blitz apply? It applies B. Okay, yeah, Assault 0. Here we go. So this one here. It's less points too. I like that better. Alright. Let's see how many attributes we're going to have here. A lot. Let's go. Alright. Oh, no. None. How many is he? Let's see. Let's look at him, though. Okay, that's what I thought. 66. So, let's go. Oh, everything's like on 0? Let's see, what's his lowest here? Defense critical rate. He needs to be in the thousands, health-wise. Like, in this range, I'm comfortable with so far. And then, attack, we're just gonna... and throw 10 at that. Good with that. Might is going to be the strength of his hits. Okay. You know, maybe I should start using this chick more. I don't know. I kind of already understood her powers, but we'll go with the combination that I'm used to, at least for now. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's make sure we're getting all this everything attributed here. So we're gonna see how this works. Oh, we didn't look at his because we can just look at these from here. So we're gonna go look at Verso here. Now it looks like he has the exact same Pictos and the exact same Luminas that my old guy had. So if we edit the Pictos here, the only thing new we have here is called at Death's Door, which is deal 50% more damage if health is below 10%. That's really bad. Like I don't like that at all. Feel like I'm gonna put it on only because I want to level it, you know. And how is that a level 8? Like that's really bad. I mean, maybe not. You know, if you were in like a really close fight, I guess I don't know. But so far I haven't had my health below 10% like in like hardly any situation like whatsoever. What are we gonna no longer gain AP on a parry, +1 on getting hit. Apply powerful when falling below 50% health. We can't get rid of that because that's the idea of this one. So, okay, so we need to get rid of this, believe it or not, for that. Um, and again, we're only doing this to level it. Um, because once it fills, once you get engaged in a couple of fights, then it's leveled. You're good, and yeah. So now we have, it looks like 3 Luminas available. So if I go to say edit Luminas, I don't believe. Let's see, dead energy, which is plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. I can grab that. I can grab break and counter, which is 50% increase on break damage on a counter attack, 25% increase counter damage. I think we're gonna go with dead energy, and and we're getting everything we can. We've got Dodger here, which gives us an AP on a dodge. That's only once per turn. You got to remember stuff like that. So you can grab some AP quick from some different areas and stuff. But like, you know, obviously things like this, energizing start, plus 1 AP on battle start. These are all great things. Okay, the only thing that I haven't looked at yet with this guy is the weapons. And this is what he runs, okay? Compared to what we were running, which was, I wanted to run this. It has buffs, and I believe I can get it. I have to get it to level. Let's see. That's the one I got to level 9. At level 10, you get start battle on rank B, but 50% health. Don't lose rank when taking damage from powerless enemies. This one has there's no buff here. But the damage is much higher, right? So this is the only real option. The Delarm, and I think that's really gonna be a bad situation for this guy. Now it wouldn't be bad if I had rank 10 unlocked, but I don't think I know how to unlock rank 10. So we'll just go with what he's got for now, I guess. Okay, and then something else we should talk about in this video, and I'm gonna edit the video to say it. And this is if you guys don't remember how to use Luminas or how to upgrade your weapons, at any of these campsites, whenever you get to a campsite, doesn't matter where you are, as long as it's a campsite with this little record player, you will find the curator. And here he is. I don't know if I have any Luminas or anything I can spend, but you can upgrade weapons. And like, okay, so let's go to him for instance. Like, can I get this pass? It takes a repleasant chroma catalyst. I haven't even come across one of those to get to level 10. Yeah, I've never even come across one of those yet. So I've got the polished chroma catalyst, so I could even really upgrade this to give it a little bit more power if I so choose. But why not, right? That's all I can do. Again, but it doesn't give me any buffs or anything else. Now, using the weapon I'm using with this girl is in defensive stance. I gain AP. Also gives 1 AP to allies. If stanceless, base attack switches to defensive stance. Right. So it's really good on giving my teammates power, and that's kind of been a go-to. And the damage is good, right? I can't get it much past this, which is you get another AP on another stance switch. Like, it's pretty cool. All right. Anyways, moving on to her. We're using this one, the Shiaton, and its Sun skill always applied 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled, so I take a lot more damage. Base attacks give 1 moon charge and consume all foretell to apply burn, which is you start out with a Sun skill, boom, Sun skill, boom. Then you hit them with a dark skill, boom. Then you go from there on your game plan on whatever you were doing with the attack, right? But which now when we get to this, if I can get a if I could get to level 10 here, then I can recover my 15% health on base attack. So you start the battle with less health, right? The damage is much higher, I think. 550. Oh no. We're already good with this one. The damage is already higher. There's just no extra you're not going to get any extra buffs from improving the weapon like you would from one of these others. So so for everyone that forgets where to level up at and where to assign luminas, they're all going to be here at the curator. So upgrade weapon expedition resources. This is how you apply luminas, right? So so far, who needs more luminas, in my opinion, and I like to use her, is this chick, Cecile. I really like her. She's awesome. I've got 2 luminas I can use, so I'm going to. I do have 1 shape of life, so that's going to help me to upgrade that. Which is it's a revive tint, which is awesome. Great. That's the first one of those I've ever gotten, other than the shape of health. I've gotten 1 of those. All right, so let's upgrade this, upgrade that. Now that gives her 33 lumina. And what is that? Like, again, everyone has. We'll just go to her because we might be able to add something to it. So everyone has these pictos, right? So if you look at all of her pictos here, right here she has 25% to increase counter-strike damage, 50% increase to break on a counter-attack, and then first play, which I always like that, right? Which is just, it's first strike. You don't always need that because I can normally get first strike. So what we're going to actually do here, because she's going to be in a better shape if I rearrange some things. So when you first get a Pictos, it's a mod. It's just a mod. It comes like this, and it looks white. You guys see how that at death's door right here? Like if I was to, it's on this other guy, but you guys can clearly see right here at death's door how it's all white. It's not filled in. Basically, it means you haven't learned it yet. So it's not going to be in your library. So what I'm going to do, once it is though, it's there, and it seems to be there for good. So what you do is, I'm going to clear this spot, right? And then we're going to look at her luminas and see which ones are consuming the most energy. And so far, it's just versatile. So yeah, we can look at them from here too. So, versatile after a free aim hit. You know what we're gonna do? Let's go ahead and deactivate, and we'll just rebuild her right from the get-go. Okay, this one I think should be in my Pictos, not in my Lumina, because it is so much more. So attack on lifesteal, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit L3, and we're going to go to attack on lifesteal, right? That's what it was, right? Attack lifesteal. Let me make sure that's the exact right one. It says it's 15 though. Maybe it is in Pictos form. Yeah, because nothing here is... Oh, it's just level, right? Because nothing is... Okay, so... Let's find that again. Here it is. Recover 15% health on a base attack. I believe... that's what it was. I believe that's what it was. And you're going to do base attacks Pretty much with everybody from time to time. And it is 15. It's 15, right? Of the Pictos. So now I want to make sure, right? So if I go Luminas, yeah, there it is. Lifesteal 15. Confidant. Take 50% less damage, but you cannot be healed. That's 20. Breaker is 10, and energy to pain. That's awful rough. Play first strike, rewarding mark. Okay, so that's a fiver. The rewarding mark, by the way, is I think is always pretty good. But let's take a real solid look at what we're trying to do here. Okay, base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Exposing attack, and it's a 10 piece. So, and then what's this one? Energy start. Plus 1 AP on battle start. All right, so energy start level 3, we're going to want to put in our we're going to want to put that in our Pictos, okay? So energy start, so let's go to this, and let's find energy start. Here it is. Oh, see, I can't. It's on Malele. It's already on her. You see what I'm saying? So I can't do that. So I have to pick a different one that has more that more bigger value, you know. And so let's go back to Lumina's. Let's go with healing mark, 25% health. Let's take first strike. Let's go ahead and take that. So or energy starter. Let's try that. Or didn't I just let's see. L3 yeah, she's got that, and she has energizing jump. 1 AP on counter attack. And she has confident, take 50 spells in it, but can't be healed. That's right. And that's been pretty good for her so far, but I didn't really like it. So, okay. So, rewarding mark will work. However, it needs to be in everybody's. Rewarding mark should probably be in everybody's Pictos. So, I can't use it as a. You get what I'm saying? Or mark shot. I can't use that either. Life steal? Really? I can't use that either, to be honest. You know what? Let's go this way. Because if I want to do any of the like attack on lifesteal, I really shouldn't have that there either, because I don't think I can then use it as a luminous. I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now let's go back to the luminas. All right, we want burning shot for sure. I can't. There it is. Attack on lifesteal. It's 15. I didn't want to, but actually, let's take that off. Edit Pictos. Attack on lifesteal. Let's take it. There we go. And now let's edit Lumina's. So now we've got 30. We've got Burning Shot. We can get our Confident. That costs 20. What's that? No. We're not going to do that. Take the Dead Energy. Take the Mark Shot. Take the Staggering Attack. Take Dodger for sure. Take that for sure. Rewarding Mark for sure. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now, as long as we can apply, we can still apply the lifesteal on everybody else. We shouldn't really have a problem, and yeah, we can. So I don't see an issue, and I don't really need the lifesteal with everybody. Like certain things are good for certain people, right? So and like at the moment, that's my Pictos, but I probably could look at these a little bit differently, right? And maybe try to get some more. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna see how it works first, right? So I'm happy with the setup for now, with who it's gonna be, who's fighting. Now I say. So for everyone that couldn't remember how you got modded, I showed you how to mod Dude. For those of you who didn't remember how to use your Luminas and to get more Lumina, I showed you how to do that and where to upgrade your weapons. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you, and then we'll do the start of Act 2. Alright guys, peace out.